Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of my PlateUp series where I am going through my restaurant called Expresso Yourself, which I have started from the very first day and shown you guys every step of the way. Today, we're gonna go back in to a pretty much almost completely fully automated and maxed out restaurant. So let's go take a look at that, shall we? And here we are. As you guys can see, this is pretty maxed out, isn't it? We've got pretty much all the coffee machines we'll ever be able to have. Everything else is pretty much done. The only thing missing is one bar table, okay? That is to speed things up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the restaurant, because see, the reason I was using on the previous one of the previous restaurants, I was using regular tables at the teleporter, was to slow it down, right? To give it a chance to give coffee to these other grabbers. But I don't know if that's really that necessary. I've seen from this restaurant, Express for Yourself, that I don't actually believe that's even necessary. It should be able to handle it just fine. The choke point for these restaurants is always the queue. So that's gonna end up being the problem eventually. But for now, we do want to get this last bar table. As well as we want to make things look aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so essentially, I have some mismatching grabbers. Which ones? Unless I fixed that last day. I think I did fix it. I don't see any mismatched. Okay, so what I could do is replace these regular grabbers with rotating grabbers just to make them match these, right? And all the others. There's a couple of spaces. Well, these are smart grabbers, so no, we can't replace those. But there's a couple of places, maybe not. This one is a rotating grabber. So maybe not. Maybe I could just use 2 more rotating grabbers to make everything more aesthetically pleasing, I guess, right? As far as these 2 guys go, I feel so bad throwing them away. I worked so hard to get all the grabbers, and now I have to throw 2 away. Because they're really not useful in any way, right? I don't know how... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I don't know how else to use these 2. But I did realize that there's one little aesthetic problem that I really don't like and really bothers me. And that is right here. This middle table here. The one on the bottom is getting its coffee from a regular grabber. Okay. Well, this one at the top is getting its coffee from a conveyor. It makes absolutely no functional difference, but it bugs me that they're different. Okay, so I want to make this symmetric. So that's another goal in the next few days, maybe episodes, whatever. Let's take a look and see if our restaurant is functioning correctly, because I want to make sure I didn't flip any conveyors in the wrong direction or anything, and that's gonna cause the restaurant to fail. So let's take a look at that with a practice round here real quick. Make sure everything fills up correctly. Okay, the prep stations are loading out into the new room here. Very fast, by the way. Those conveyors filled up super fast. That's impressive, actually. Let's see what else is there. The left room seems to be working, yes. I don't see any issues. Okay. Everything seems to be working perfectly. Okay. So let's end this round and let's take a look at these blueprints here. Because, well, I do have a table there I wanted to turn into a bar table, but at this point, do I really need it? No, not really. No, yes, we do we need another bar table, yes, but we already have one being copied. Do we want to upgrade this one? I don't want to get stuck with something like this, honestly. So maybe I do want to upgrade it. Just for my whims, right? No other reason that I don't want a fancy tablecloth. I want to have bar tables. Okay. I'm kind of stuck with these things here. I don't really need any more of them. But, you know, it's kind of fun to just poke around and see what I have and what I don't need anymore. There's nothing in here. This is, by the way, the cabinet, right? The blueprint cabinet. So, I did check it. Even though I was joking around, I actually did check it. Anyways. What else do we need to do? Okay, so I think we're getting ready to start the day. I know it seems like I've been messing around. I'm just scared to start the day that I'm gonna fail it. But I'm pretty confident I'm not gonna fail it. But there's something in the back of my mind that scares me, right? So let's go ahead and press the start day button. In my case, I'm using the keyboard, so it's K, right? So let's go. Cool. Let's take our little clipboard here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that fancy tablecloth. Hopefully we get that bar table. Yeah, I think we got the bar table. Nice. Okay. Can we even discount that bar table anymore? It's already 5 coins, right? Is it even possible? Oh my goodness, it is. I discounted it down to 3 coins. That's pretty funny. That's a lot of customers right there. Cool. So what do you guys think of my series? This has gone pretty well, I think, right? We have this restaurant. It has come from nothing to this enormous, huge machine that is giving people their fix for coffee, right? I personally think that is so cool, and I love coming back to this restaurant. Even though there's not much else left for me to do, I still find it so enjoyable coming here. Just for the satisfaction of seeing my work flourishing. And I'm seeing that big queue was there for like a split second. That's good for now. That could change, okay? So keep that in mind. And then there's the door struggle, right? That's always funny to watch. Sorry about that. I was just closing something here to make sure we don't get any jerky motions or anything. Okay. So we got a full restaurant again. No more door wrestling for a little bit, I guess, because I was unfocused from PlateUp. So yeah, that door wrestling, as a player, I find it really irritating that they have still not managed to fix it. Okay. I really hope the makers of PlateUp do a better job at fixing that door thing. As an audience, personally, because I like to watch PlateUps too, I find that hilarious. Okay. I don't know what you all think. I'm pretty sure a lot of you find that funny. I personally find it hilarious to watch those people struggling there and at that door. But I'm very glad to see that queues, when they do form, they last very short amount of time. That's really cool. And we're at overtime day 27. Well, it's a young restaurant, right? We still have a ways to go before it starts to get very bad. Because trust me, it is gonna get bad. And of course, if you've been here before, you would know, right? Which reminds me, if you have not done so already, I would very much appreciate it if you guys liked my video. But even more so, guys, a subscription right now would be a very awesome thing. I would very much appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my video. It would be such a great help for me. Of course, there's also a bunch of other stuff on my channel too that you could view, and maybe if you enjoy that stuff, maybe that'll make you subscribe to my channel then. But in any case, let's please keep in mind that as YouTubers, we really do love those subscriptions. And I'm flattered if you guys are subscribed to me. Thank you so much. Okay, I very much appreciate it that you guys have taken the time to subscribe to my videos and that you enjoy them, and I'm actually flattered that you guys would like my content. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me if you are subscribed to me. But please remember that like button is also very much appreciated. Okay, it increases engagement, and so do comments. So whenever anything comes to mind in my videos, guys, please leave a comment. I will read it. I will read every single... I have read every single comment people have left me. Okay, 99.99% of comments that have been left have been friendly comments. Okay, there's one person I can think of that wasn't a friendly comment, but other than that, guys, I love when you guys leave me comments. I love to read them. But yeah, here we are. Clickety click, right clicking essentially, right, to get that ordering terminal to take their orders. Hopefully in a few rounds, maybe we'll get that card where their orders are taken automatically. And if that's the case, I'll just be hanging around, right? We are approaching close to the end of the day. That little timeline is filling up. There's still no queue, so we should be able to clearly see the difference between the day peeps and the after hours people. I believe at this point we're now starting to get the trickling in of the after hours people. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never seen a customer come in from the back of the restaurant like the cat did that one time. Remember, guys? If you guys watched that episode, there was a cat that came in from the right side of the restaurant. It was the funniest thing. I had never noticed that before. If you guys have noticed that before, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know. And that's the end of overtime day 27. Nice. Plenty of coins. Excellent. Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. This... Guys. This is terrible news. This is really bad news. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna survive this card? I am definitely gonna get ice cream, right? There's no way for me to give them ice cream at this point. But geez, leisurely eating. So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, and you guys have probably seen this by now. If you haven't, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for you. But in my latest black coffee series, which pretty much is coming out at the same time as this one, this card killed that restaurant. But I feel like I am way more advanced in Expresso Yourself, which is this restaurant, than I was at the previous restaurant. So what I'm thinking, since I'm not gonna play around with the desks or any of that, maybe I will be able to make it in this restaurant. The problem isn't leisurely eating, the problem is that first crowd. That first crowd is enough to potentially end the restaurant. But if I am right clicking the entire time, maybe that won't be a problem. It's just that initial moment, okay? Because I feel like I have had leisurely eating before and I have survived it for a good while. I'm not sure, okay? But in any case, be prepared, guys. This might be the last episode of Expresso Yourself. I really hope not, but it is a possibility. And if not this episode, maybe the next one, okay? So let's get ready to do this horrible card. And let's go. So let's take a look at what we got. A conveyor. Hey, look at that. We can even out our thing here. Let's first get a bar table. If I'm not mistaken, in the last round, in the last coffee shop, I mean, I may have actually had regular tables. So it's possible with bar tables that might not be a problem. But in any case, just be ready for it, alright? Let's see what else. We have a rotating grabber available. So I could either... Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I am going to buy this rotating grabber and put it here. Facing in the correct direction, and I'm gonna grab this and put it here. Okay, let's test it out and see if that works out, if everything is correctly oriented. I know it is, but I don't trust myself. Okay. Oh, the game froze a little bit. I wonder if that came out on the recording. So everything seems to be correctly connected. That's good. Hello, kitty. Here's your coffee. Oh, wrong one. Here's your coffee, kitty. Okay, let's not make that mistake next time. The question is there anything else I need to do? Okay, so one of the mistakes I made last time was I didn't take orders right away. I was playing around with the desks. This time, I need to absolutely take orders first. That's my top priority. After the big crowd settles, I will start maybe, possibly, doing some desk stuff, okay? But my first priority is definitely the tables. Okay. Because essentially, I mean, what else do I need? Nothing very much useful, right? It's all aesthetics. Maybe I won't even do any of that until I get that card where they automatically order. Okay. So let's go. Hopefully we don't lose this restaurant prematurely. Okay? Let's go. Alright, like I said, I'm not gonna touch the desks. I am going to be taking orders right away. There we go. They're nice and staggered right now, so that there will never be a problem with customers losing patience at the door. Because they are going to take a lot longer to eat their food or drink their coffee, right? Which is so annoying, right? You don't want people lingering in a coffee shop, which is exactly what everyone does all the time, right? So it's kind of funny. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did we survive that little tiny, not even a hair from being 0? My goodness, guys. How did that even happen? How is that card survivable, by the way? I mean, I survived it this time, but I have extremely maxed out, overpowered freaking automation. And how is that card even survivable? Oh my goodness, it's going red again. What's gonna happen, guys? Are we gonna survive this? And we're not gonna survive it. Nope. Huh? That was it. That's unfortunate. So I was wrong. We did not make it to overtime 50 whatever. That's very unfortunate. I don't know what happened. I guess the update made it harder to reach that level. Because I think they did something with the seeds. In any case, it's very sad. But that's the end of Express Yourself. And there we are. That sucks. Anyways. Yay, we got a rotating grabber, which I will probably never use. Okay, franchise is being created. Which I may never come back to. Customers lose patience, earn 25% less money. Not a fan of that one. Let's take that one off. Customers arrive after closing. I don't care about that one. 20% less patience. Process progress. 20% less patience is not very nice. Let's take that one. Hello? What's going on? Card limit reached. Oh, oops. Take that one. And hang on. Let's take that one off. Do this one. Okay. Well, I'm sad that this restaurant's over. But it is what it is, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far, right? Express Yourself is over, but I'm glad you guys stuck around if you did. And if you think it deserves it, please go ahead and leave a like on this video. Also, a subscription is very much appreciated, like I said earlier. But in any case, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my Express Yourself series. This is the end, but there is more to come. Stay tuned, guys. Bye, guys.